So, and singing.
Hello,
Okay, go ahead.
beautiful women of the Secret Code. So, y'all, we've been having so much fun that I had to ask Julie, where are we on the decluttering? Because we've just been doing so much, having so much fun. I've just lost track of time. That's when you know that is good, folks. And that's not just for this program, but in your life. When time is not an issue, because time doesn't exist. Man created time because I needed to know hey, I need to meet Jules at a certain time. I needed to have a way to figure out how to do that so we would both get there at the same time. Thus, man created this parameter of time. But we won't get into all of that now, because that's another huge discussion about, about manifestation. We always think it has to come later, but there's only right now. But today, we're going to, I'm going to ask Jules to share, and then we'll get into our topic for today. Anything you want to share about your manifestations, or a question, or something, an aha moment or a takeaway that you've gotten since our last training?
Yeah, I have manifested in the house a better attitude, like
awesome.
Everybody, like it's catching on. And whereas before my husband was like, maybe, I don't want to say so negative, like a negative Nancy, but he was not supportive.
Yes.
And yesterday I started to have a bad day. And he came over and gave me a hug, and he says, no, you're doing so good. You've been so positive. I don't want you to go back to that. Does that just give you chills or what?
Goosebumps. Jules.
I was like, wow.
Goosebumps. And I'm going to tell you why that is so important. And y'all, the program that I'm working on that I'm going to launch, that we're going to actually do during Thanksgiving, it's going to be a little bit about that. The fact that as women, we're natural receivers. Let's just think about it. We receive. So it is automatic that you receive, Jules and Anna Marie. We don't have to do, I want you to stop writing, Jules. We don't have to do anything to receive. That's who we are as women. If you just think about sex. Yep, the hand, I'm gonna do it. Prep your heart, minds, and souls. We are the receivers. Okay? We naturally, at the core, we give life in the place that we do the receiving. So when you up-level your game, everything in your environment changes, ladies. That quote, the hand that rocks the world, rocks the cradle, rules the world. It is true. And ladies, when you become in the knowledge of that and the awareness of that, you are going to manifest what you want, a newfound confidence and power. When you change, everybody and everything around you changes. That's just how powerful you are. And when we have individuals who say, you know what, I just don't believe any of that, what they're saying is, I have been hurt a lot of times, and there was a time when I believed something and it didn't work out for me. So you go on, Jules, you believe your little stuff. You go on. I believe that you can believe it. I'll even believe in you believing it. I'll support you in believing it. But it's not for me. That's all. I won't even call it skepticism or cynicism. It's just, you know what, right now, it's just right. It's too tough for me right now to eke out anything else that may not work. So I think you have one of the most amazing husbands. for him to hug you. And he's like, I want you to keep doing it. I want you to keep doing it. I think that's awesome. That gave me all the feels. We want you to keep believing. Yes, and goosebumps. Yes, I love that. So, Anna Marie, anything you want to unmute and share with us? She said hello. She must have left. Okay, so that is great. When you up level, Jules, that just warms my heart. He was like, no, I just want you to keep going. You're doing so well. And you're going to have shitty days. It's okay. You're going to have shitty days. We just don't have to let it fester, as my granny used to always say. So today, remember, the point of all of this is for us to feel good, feel better. We know that when we feel better, you don't even have to feel better about money just yet. Just feel better, feel good, and that's going to improve your environment. It's going to improve your life. It's going to make you a vessel. I'm here, just can't press the button fast enough. Okay, well, go ahead, Miss Anna. We'll share before we get on topic.
Okay, so can you guys hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so I was just thinking about some cool things that I had done recently in the last like 17 to 18 days, and I forgot to list all of them, so it's a little bit more than I had put in the group.
Yes.
I had said it was $1,430.01. It's actually $1,480.01.
Oh, wow. So you have manifested your $1,000 already.
I have.
Yay!
And that's just in like the last 14 to 18 days. So it was I started a little bit beforehand.
Yes.
Now, let me explain how we got there. That Dean Graciosi seminar that I said I was going to go to, that I was really excited about. Well, I went and I got the hardcover book that's valued at about $20.
Yes.
They treated us to Panera Bread for dinner.
Whoa.
And that's worth some change, at least like $10 to $12 right there. And they also gave us a t-shirt, which I counted at about $20 for a t-shirt. Okay?
Yes.
So about $50 in free stuff just for attending the seminar. I took notes at the seminar. I was so excited because it explained a lot of things that I just thought weren't for me.
Yes.
You know, like, and investing, like I just thought it was never for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this makes it so that I could do that. Anyone could do this.
Anybody.
And I'm like, and by the end of the class, I'm like, I need this in my life. I'm going to have this somehow. I didn't have the money available at the class to pay the $997 for the 3-day class that shows us how to do the investing, gives us the software and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept talking to my husband, and then somebody from the company called me. They were like, how can we get you into this thing? And I'm like, well, the price is just a little bit high, you know, like that was one of the reasons why I couldn't. And they're like, well, what if we gave you a $500 discount?
Wow!
So I'm like, yeah, that might do it. Let me see what I can do about getting the $497 it's gonna be instead of the $997. And of course, since the course is valued at $997, I'm gonna count that $997.
Yes. Yes.
Because that's what the value is.
Yes.
But my husband agreed that he thought that this was something that could help our family. And he surprised me and said, babe, put it on my Amex.
Oh my God.
So I didn't have the money I didn't have the money, but he's given it to me, you know, to
But
go ahead and go do it. And I still count that as getting the money because I found it somewhere.
Yes.
Now, I know I posted in the past about that Michael's find. I got 3 $4 grab bags, paid $12 for those grab bags, but it's $395 and a penny worth of product at regular retail. And so I was like, wow. So then the last 2 things is, some of you may know that I have Festivity Harbor and my crafting business, which I'm having a lot of fun with because right now I'm working on the Halloween collection. But that's why I was so excited about that $395 manifestation, because that pours right into my business.
Yes.
But I got a promo box from Vistaprint for $5 and it's valued at $30.
Anna Marie, stop my beating heart.
And the last thing I did is I got a banner valued at $20 for my business, so that while I go to craft fairs and vendor events, I can better advertise my business.
Yes.
And that was free. That was free.
Yay.
So I have been doing all the things, and you guys don't even know how excited I am about it. But and then there's one thing like I mentioned in the group, I helped my friend manifest a $2,000 car in the last week.
That's yours too.
Just in the last week. So I was like, I wasn't counting that as a personal gain because I helped somebody else do that. But I was like, wow, I actually had major influence in that, because she would not have done that had it not been for me, like telling her she had the power. She just had to see it, believe it.
Yes.
Like, and I'm like, come on, you're so close. Like there were times where she had found somebody to fund the car for her, and I'm like, when? And I'm like, they bought the car, and I'm like, when? And then they went, then she was like struggling with getting the insurance because she had forgot to add that to the proposal. Got the big front. And then she found the money through sales. She's the one who I get my crystals from.
Yes.
She found the money through sales to get her insurance. And I'm like, when? I'm like, see, you have the power. You just have to and own it and like believe that it's yours. And she's like, she's starting to believe, I think. Because it was through her believing and through me pouring into her that we were able to do that. Like,
you know, Anna Marie, that's amazing. And some people wonder, you know, can I manifest for someone else? This is the caveat. You
can help them.
You can help them and you can facilitate. But she was you were a channel, and she was also very open to receiving. Right? She couldn't, that's the only way it could have happened. So be excited that you had enough pure positive energy going that it impacted her, because that's what we're talking about, folks. Money creates impact and influence. And you're a money magnet, Anna Marie.
I definitely am.
You are. And I was just sharing.
I'm so happy that I invest in myself weekly with you, because if I did not, I wouldn't have as strong of a belief as I do right now, and I wouldn't be changing things for myself.
No, that's amazing. I was just telling Jules is a money magnet. And the thing is that when you improve your life, just think about it. You're a vibration. You just, right now, just like that radiation, that Icy Hot commercial. When you improve this little area, all up and through you, all around you, y'all, it's law. Everybody around you will begin to improve. And one or two things will happen. They are going to get better with you. They're going to grow with you, or they'll just roll out of your experience.
Right. Well, in this case, I'm very happy that I was able to help her. And then also I'm
Yes.
so excited about what I was able to do. I was like, $1,000? I don't know. Oh my God, I went over it.
Oh my gosh, he is able. One of my favorite verses is he is able. He can do exceedingly and more abundantly above all that we could ever imagine, according to the work that's in you, according to the faith that's in you.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I'm definitely excited to see where the rest of it goes. Of course, I'm going to post about the good things.
Yes.
Just but you know, my husband's already promised money to start the investing once we're done with the class.
I love
So
it.
I'm like, what? Are you serious? But I guess.
So it's a Dean Graziosi investing course.
Yes.
That's amazing.
The book that I got was called Millionaire Success Habits.
Yeah.
And
I gave one of those away.
An amazing book. Well, I know. Remember when you gave them away? I was like, every single time you held something up, I was like, mine. But and then when you held that one up, I was like, nope, that's not mine because I already am getting one. You know?
Yeah.
But I was like, I know there's a reason why those other people got those books. They were meant for them. It's like my friend Shelby says,
yes.
Crystals, they choose you, you know? And when you bring them into your life and you allow some good things, like I can't even explain how many times I've been attracted to a crystal, and then when she gives me the info card on it, I know why.
Yes.
It's because something I've been asking to work on or needing to work on, and it helps me do that. So like, yes, I'm definitely a crystal girl.
Yay, that's good to know. You know, Leah's I had a reading with Leah. Y'all, it floored me. There were questions that I needed answers for. Got clarity on them in that session. So anytime you need crystal work, reading, soul healing, session, tarot card, all that good stuff, go to your girl Leah. So today, we're talking about money, but we're going to end spending today. Keisha, what are you talking about? I think we can agree, and thank you again, Anne Marie and Jules, for sharing all that you've shared today. We can agree that words are very powerful. Would you agree with that? We know that words are powerful, and one way we do a disservice to our cash flow, you know, that doesn't encourage a surplus, doesn't encourage a consistent flow of cash into our households, doesn't encourage abundance, is that we're using a word. And that word is spend or spending. So today we want to put what do they say? Cease and desist on using the word spend, particularly when we talk about cash, okay? Because spend means what? What does spend mean? Drop in the comments. What does spend mean? Going out, depleted, gone kaput. Girl, I spent my last dollar at. To spend means to deplete, to use up. And when we've already talked about the fact that money is energy. One of Bob Proctor's favorite quotes is energy is always, it's eternal. It never goes away. So money is energy, And we've already said that it is currency. And what does energy and currency do? It circulates. So the word that we're going to replace, because that's the thing, you can't take something out without replacing it with something. We're going to take out spending and we're going to use the word circulate in particular when we talk about exchange money for a service or item. Yes. So circulate. When we talk about our cash, we're going to talk about it circulating. That's actually more aligned with what money really is. People say, I circulate money at my grocery store. Right, yes. And I'm going to give you an affirmation. You know, affirmations, sometimes they can make us feel crazy because our conscious mind just calls bullshit on it. But the affirmation that we work on today, I think you're going to be able to get with, okay? So yes, you circulate money at the grocery store, and that's what our money does. That word is more aligned with what money actually does. When we do send it out, doesn't it come back to us? It's energy, it's in a flow. Grocery store, yes. So today, the affirmation that we want to remember, and it's going to be wonderful for your cash flow. I know this. K-N-O-W. This is the affirmation. Get your pen and paper. I circulate this money back into my business in a never-ending cycle. I circulate this money back into my business in a never-ending cycle of joy and excitement. Joy and enthusiasm. What words make you feel good? Okay. I'm going to circulate this money back into in a never-ending cycle of joy and pleasure. I circulate this money back into my household in a never-ending cycle of joy and excitement. Joy and enthusiasm. I'm including joy because you're going to get to a point where when you send money out, you feel good about it because you know it's coming back, because this is what money does. That's why you have to love the Lord and his laws, because they are constant. They never change. I know when I don't have to worry about sending it out because I know that it's coming back to me, because that's what money does. That's in its character. I can trust it, okay? Reverend Ike refers to money as a woman. Jules' hubby, Anna Marie's hubby knows that when they leave that house, they coming right on back. I don't care what. If she go to the grocery store, she can go to the fabric store, pet supply store. I know she's coming back. So that's how we love our money. That is a proper, effective, and a correct way to love it, because I can love you, ladies. I can love my husband and not worry. I can let him go and not worry. I can let him go to work and not be calling and blowing up his phone, texting him where you at. It's going to come back. I circulate this money back into my life in a never-ending cycle of joy and pleasure and whatever you want to put with that, whatever feels good to you in that place. So, why do we do this? Because once we can get you feeling good about money, more will come to you. Do you know that studies show, this is so wild, studies show that when we purchase something, whenever we're using our money, sending it out, paying a bill, it can be buying something that we like. It is no distinction between the wealthy and the poor. Studies show that whenever we use our money for something, we experience physical pain. Crazy. Why? Because whenever the mind computes, quote unquote, spending, we feel like we're doing what? Drop in the comments what you think you feel like when you're quote unquote, like you used to spend money. What did you feel like? Impulsive, yes. What else? Feel like laughing, okay. Scared? You feel scared? I'm not gonna get this back. Should I pay for this course? What if I don't get it back? We experience physical pain. And so in order for us to, the reason we feel the pain is because we feel like we're losing something. We feel like we're letting something go. And if you feel like you're losing something, your subconscious mind doesn't know if you lost a penny or your car or your child. It's going to generate these feelings in your physiology that is going to feel like a loss, pain. So when we quote unquote spend money, I don't even like to use it in a quote, we feel like we're losing. We're letting something go. So in order to break free from that mindset, which is going to impact how we feel, just say, I'm not losing it because it's money. I know it's coming back. I'm going to purchase this course and I'm going to circulate the money back into my business in a never-ending cycle of joy and excitement. Okay? So we're releasing it to come back. I know that the only way this little birdie is going to come back, if you love something, let it go. Hadn't that been the quote? So the expectation, we live in a universe of polarity. The expectation is in order for you to receive, you got to give. I tell people all the time, if you tight with money, money's going to be tight with you. If you want some money, I don't care if it's your last. If you want more money, ask yourself, where do I need to give this money? I'm going to plant it as a seed. The old folk call it a seed offering. I don't know how many, I know how many seeds I can plant, but I don't know how many apples are going to get me that seed. That's not up to me. If you want money, give money away. Okay? So, stop that. You're not losing it. You are giving it. You're releasing it. And the expectation is that you'll see it again. That is law. So, remember, the point of all of this is for us to feel good about ourselves and feel good about our money. Because if we get to feeling good, we'll become a magnet. We'll become more attractive. People that feel good, you want to be around them. You want money to be glad to be around you, so you gotta love it. Jules, you and your hubby didn't get together because one of y'all didn't like to be around the other one. Something about each of you was so attractive that you enjoy being around each other. Okay, so feeling better means you'll attract money. Now we're going to shift using this concept of circulation. We're going to apply it to our bills. Yay! Yay, bills. bills. You know you have made the shift when you get excited about bills, ladies, and you're going to get to that point. When you get excited about paying your bills, you have conquered. You now have absolute power over money. Because this is what the practice that we're about to do, this is going to be second nature to you. It's going to be a habit. which means that you then will get some pure positive momentum around your money attracting center. Okay, so still focused on circulation. Yes, Anna Marie. What we intend to do is apply this to our bills. So you're going to take, that's why we're going to get off in about 5 minutes or so, because you're going to take 10 to 15 minutes of our class time, and you're going to stack up all of your bills. If you get them on the internet, I want you to print them out. Take them, stack them up. You did that yesterday. Yes! You own it, girl. You are so on it, Jules. So let me tell you what you're going to do with those bills. Now that you got them stacked up, take every one of them, and I want you to bless it. Now, bless it with sincerity, with what they call it? Genuity, with genuineness. I don't know. Right? I mean, really.
Genuine.
Yes. Really appreciate your bills. I just thank you, AT&T. And don't just be like, oh, AT&T. Okay, thank you, Time. Oh, I'm about to say Time Warner. Thank you, Uverse. Thank you, Entergy. That's our energy people. We want to appreciate them, bless them, bless the service, and bless the creditor, bless the vendor. I thank you because, folks, if you have a bill, do you know what that means? Tell me what that means if you have a bill. What does having a bill mean? You got something. Yes. That's a blessing. That the money is circulating. Yes. You have something. That's that be do have part, Jules. The have. You have power, lights in your home. You manifested that. All right. So we're going to get excited about the bills that we get. You can even write on there, thank you for the money on that bill. Thank you for the money. Even if you don't have the money, thank you for the money. Bless them. Truly appreciate it, because it means that at some time they entrusted you to have the service. So that takes a lot, y'all. So appreciate the service, appreciate them thank you, Energy Mississippi, for entrusting me with this power. And many times, folks will give us a DirecTV, honey. They'll give you a free 30-day, sometimes a year promotion for you to test things out. The youth student loans for trusting me. You gave me that money, government, U.S. Treasurer. You supported me in getting that degree. You said, you know what? I don't care if you don't have $100,000, Keisha. Go to school. Make something of yourself, honey. And when you get it, send us some. You don't even have to pay us $100,000 in one day. We'll work with you. We'll give you this crazy ass low interest rate that we give everybody. We don't even make it credit based. Appreciate. See, we put debt up here right there with the money. And y'all, they are two worlds apart. Debt and your income are two worlds apart. Somehow we have made a connection of the two. We feel, okay, I'm not making any money, or I'm not making what I want to make. And I don't want to make too much, because that means I'm going to have to pay my debt. The two aren't connected. And I'll make a great post that I read often that encourages me, okay, about the debt. Ain't no debt. You're not in debt. You're in business. And when you're in business, Anna Marie, when she goes to that investing course, she's going to tell us all about it. When you're in business, you may have some debt. That's what people that run great corporations do. Robert Kiyosaki says, you got some good debt out there. You got real estate. You got investments. Student loan was an investment. You getting into this program was an investment, not a gamble. It wasn't a debt. You're in business. And when you're in business, you invest in yourself. You invest in courses. You pay the lights because you're say I'm going to write that off and you're going to get it back. That's what I do. I got this bill. Okay, I'm in business. Business people get bills. Mwah. Love it, honey. It means you're blessed. That's what it means. They put something in your name under your Social Security. Bless them. Truly appreciate them. Now, doesn't that make you feel better? Makes you feel good to know, you know what? I mean, hell, considering my house and my school loans and my credit cards, shit, I mean, that's pretty, I amassed quite a nice little penny there. I attracted it. Go figure. So don't make debt up here. You're in business, you're not in debt. When the bills come, I know it's gonna get paid. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't forget about you. You're not losing. So, actually, when you think about it, you must be pretty hot. That's an act of kindness for someone to give you money and you didn't even have a job. You didn't even have a degree. You didn't even have the degree or the job. No, there was no guarantee, although that's what they call the letter of promissory note of guarantee. You didn't even have a job offer. And they gave you the money. Hot damn. Okay? So when we make the shift in our head of thinking that debt means something about me, no, it doesn't. You're just in business, babe. You went and you were 18 years old and you made a business decision. I'm going to invest 4 years of my life and I'm going to get this loan because I foresee 18, you already knew that you was going to get a job. Shit. I foresee I'm probably going to need a degree. Well, that's what we believed at the time, right? Okay. So it was an act of kindness for Energy to give me the lights, AT&T or T-Mobile now, to give me the bill. I just paid. I was so excited. My credit score went up. I have been investing with Livingston Law for the last 6 months, I think. You know, I was like, I need to go and do this. But I was like, because before I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm just going to take the time and do it myself. Y'all, I'll pay somebody to do all that crap. You send the letters. You do that. You do this, that, and the other for me. It's worth me paying you every month. I'm blessing you because business people do that. I poured into their business. Think about all the people, their bills you're pouring into their business. That's what we're in the wealthiest country, y'all. Let's do the damn thing. Jules, you pouring into AT&T. I poured into Fortune 500 companies. We do. So go back to your effective statement that you've been saying about how you want to feel about money in your business. Remember, you're doing that morning, you're doing it in the night. You're also going to continue to use the word circulate as often as you can so that it becomes a habit. Then you're going to bless and appreciate your vendors, your creditors. And y'all, as you're doing this over the next, because we're going to be doing this, continue to do it. When you think about it, do it. Maybe maybe you forgot to do it at night. That's all right. Do it whenever you think about it. Oh, I forgot to say it. Nope, it came to you so you could say it for times such as right now. Because this is compounding, this will accumulate. Remember, energy is cumulative. We've got some great movements. Yes, oh, I love how you did that. Of course you did. You're an artist. So continue to do your effective statement. I am so happy and grateful now that I have manifested $1,000 in my business. Thank you, Lord. I circulate this money back, and I don't care if it's cash, credit card, PayPal, online, however you are using and purchasing. I am so happy and grateful now that I just use this money and I circulate it back into my business in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Add that word in there, increase, because we want it to go up. Never-ending cycle of increase, joy, and enthusiasm. Increase. Increase, yes. So, ladies, little by little, you will find that your attention is being, again, moved more and more away from worrying about things, worrying about money, because that's where your power is. Your power is in your attention. Your power is in your focus. So, any questions about the activity that you're gonna take? Pull it all out. Jules already got a jump start on that and get it going. I would love to see your continued post in the group. I am so enjoying all of it. If there are no more questions, I'm going to stop the recording.